Ryan Clark. And I want to play a clip from a podcast of some guy. I think it's called Real Cigar Jeff or something, the average guy. He's got some podcast, maybe 5,000 subscribers. But I thought he was a pretty good representation of, like, what does the average Joe think? What does the average guy think about Ryan Clark? And this is a black dude who was talking about Ryan Clark in his whole racializing of the entire quarterback conversation. And I think this guy put this out early January, late December, when Ryan Clark had talked about black quarterbacks and left out Patrick Mahomes. It's like, didn't really consider him black and ended up having to take down. This was some post he did on X, had to take it down. And the average, this is the average guy, Real Cigar Jeff, I think is his name, black dude. I just want to play a small excerpt of just the average black sports fan who has figured out Ryan Clark's gimmick. Play shot number 9.
Guys, I got to tell you, man, I don't know if you guys saw First Take where Ryan Clark was talking about, Lamar Jackson and basically how he hopes that Lamar Jackson can step up to the plate and own these playoffs and win a championship because he's standing on the shoulders of other black coaches like Randall Cunningham, Michael Vick, Cam Newton, that kind of thing. Now, he didn't include people like Steve McNair or anybody like that, but you guys get the gist. But more importantly, what the news picked up on was he didn't include Patrick Mahomes. And one of the things, man, look, I like Ryan Clark. I think he does a lot better job on his Pivot podcast than he does on ESPN, but that's another video for another day. But I think Ryan Clark on ESPN, I don't know if the race game is starting to get old, because to not acknowledge Patrick Mahomes as black when he was talking about black quarterbacks winning Super Bowls, and especially with Patrick Mahomes being a multiple winning Super Bowl champion, I think Ryan Clark is going to end up overdoing it with him trying to be the pro-black, just pro-black, pro-uplifting, everything like that. Sometimes your takes can get misconstrued, and I think that's what happened right now. Stephen A. Smith came on his show and said he wished Ryan Clark wouldn't have taken it.
We can stop it there. This is just the average, but that sounds like some dude that would hang out at the Masterpiece Lounge. Just seemed like the average guy to me. Seemed like somebody, not some, came across to me just keeping it real, like got a black wife at home, black girlfriend, whatever. Just seemed like the average dude. They can see it. And they're like, Ryan, you're doing too much. You signed up for this race clown role, and it's just like the guy says, like, hey, man, I think he's going too far with this. I think people are kind of tired of this. People want to move on from this, and they do. And why aren't we? I mean, like, half the NFL quarterbacks are black. It's gotten to the point it would be like if Ryan Clark were talking about the NBA, and LeBron James is the first 40-year-old black NBA player to ever do X, Y, and Z. And everybody would be like, NBA, the black people, the black athletes dominate the NBA. Why are we acting like every time a black person farts on an NFL football field while leading by 13 points, he somehow made history? Let's cut it out. Why are they doing this? And this is all years ago when Deadspin, this is all part of an overall mission in sports. Remember when Deadspin used to be relevant 10 years ago?